अस्सलाम वालेकुम स्टूडेंट्स, हमारी आज की वीडियो बायोलॉजी गेस्ट पेपर 2026 फॉर एफएससी पार्ट 2। ये वीडियो पंजाब के अंदर मौजूद तमाम बोर्ड्स लाहौर, गुजरांवाला, फैसलाबाद, साहिवाल, डीजी खान, मुल्तान, बहावलपुर सबके लिए एप्लीकेबल है। तो वीडियो को स्टार्ट लेते हैं, लेकिन वीडियो को स्टार्ट लेने से पहले मेरे चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लें, बेल आइकन को प्रेस कर लीजिए ताकि आपको आने वाली वीडियोस मिलती रहें। इस चैनल पे आपको आने वाले दिनों के अंदर जो है वो सेकंड ईयर के हवाले से प्रैक्टिकल्स की और दूसरी इंपॉर्टेंट वीडियोस मिलती रहेंगी। तो इस चैनल को लाजमी सब्सक्राइब कीजिए ताकि आपको वो सारा मटेरियल पहुंचता रहे। वही वीडियो को स्टार्ट लेते हैं। सबसे पहले शॉर्ट क्वेश्चंस चैप्टर वाइज बात करेंगे। चैप्टर नंबर 15 के अंदर डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन एक्टोथर्म्स एंड एंडोथर्म्स, डिफरेंशिएट बिटवीन प्रोटोनेफ्रीडिया एंड मेटानेफ्रीडिया, why leaves are said to be excretophores, differentiate between osmoconformers and osmoregulators, what is countercurrent multiplier, is the skin an excretory organ, explain. Sketch the urea cycle. Sketch the structural formulae for urea and uric acid. How cells osmoregulate in different environments. Define anhydrobiosis with an example. Define homeostasis. Compare hydrophytes with mesophytes. Differentiate between pyrexia and pyrogens. Compare poikilotherms with homeotherms. Differentiate between hemodialysis and peritoneal dialysis. Chapter 16. What is hematoma formation? Differentiate between primary growth and secondary growth. Differentiate between collenchyma cells and sclerenchyma cells. Define plantigrade, distigrade, and unguligrade. Differentiate between tendon and ligament. What do you mean by antagonistic pair of muscles? Give an example. Differentiate between hyaline cartilage and elastic cartilage and list the paired and unpaired cranial bones. Differentiate between bone and cartilage. What is herniation of disc? What is the difference between tetanus and muscle tetany? What is ecdysis or molting? Differentiate between passive flight and active flight. What is meant by epinasty and hyponasty? Compare sapwood with hardwood. Chapter number 17 के short questions हैं जी. What are Nissls granules? What is their function? Justify the calcitonin is antagonistic to parathormone. Define receptors and effectors. What are circadian and circannual rhythms? Define neurotransmitters. Give examples. Define nerve impulse. What are galls and calluses? What are the commercial applications of auxins? What are the commercial applications of ethene? What is the difference between CNS and PNS? What is epilepsy? What is feedback mechanism? Differentiate between innate and learning behavior. How communication across the synapse occurs. Chapter 18 है. What is estrus cycle? Define parthenogenesis. What are its two types? What are oviparous, viviparous, and ovoviviparous animals? What is follicle atresia? What are test tube babies? Differentiate between lactation and conception. What is follicle atresia? How seedless fruits are produced? Define evolution. What are spermatophytes? Define climacteric and apomixis. What is afterbirth? Define vernalization. How identical twins differ from fraternal twins. What is the role of placenta in man? What have you learned about test tube babies? Chapter 19. What is discoidal cleavage? Interpret apical dominance as growth correlation. Differentiate between growth and development. Compare epiblast and hypoblast in gastrulation stage of sick embryo. Differentiate between gastrula and morula. What is organizer and inducer substance? Define embryonic induction. Write intercalary meristems and their functions. What is the difference between inhibitory effect and compensatory effect? How area opaca differs from the area pellucida. What are the major symptoms of aging? How aging can be slowed down? Define Hansen's note. What are teratogens and teratology? Chapter 20. What is the difference between template strand and sense strand? What is the difference between leading strand and lagging strand? What is transformation principle? Differentiate between nucleoside and a nucleotide. Define nucleosomes. State chromosomal theory of inheritance. Differentiate between heterochromatin and euchromatin. What are the types of chromosomes based on position of centromere? Differentiate between codon and anticodon. What is semi-conservative replication? What are Okazaki fragments? What is central dogma? Compare replication with transcription. Differentiate between chromosomal aberration and point mutations. Define phenylketonuria and write its symptoms. What are mutagens? Give an example. Chapter 21 के short questions है जी. Define cell cycle. What is mitotic apparatus? Define chromosomal non-disjunction. How cancer cells can be distinguished from normal cells. Describe the process by which cancer cells establish a secondary area of proliferation. Give the significance of mitosis. Give the significance of meiosis. What is mitotic apparatus? Differentiate between apoptosis and necrosis. Define bivalent or tetrad. What is chiasmata formation? Define cancer. What are the symptoms of Down syndrome? What are the symptoms of Klinefelter syndrome? What are the symptoms of Turner syndrome? Chapter 22. Define probability and product rule. Differentiate between genotype and phenotype. Differentiate between gene and allele. Define multiple alleles. Give example. Differentiate between codominance and overdominance. Differentiate between epistasis and pleiotropy. Define gene linkage and crossing over. State Mendel's law of segregation. State the law of independent assortment. What are polygenic traits? What is MODY? Chapter 23. What are three possible ways to get gene of interest? What are restriction endonucleases? What is chimeric DNA? What are the goals of Human Genome Project? What are RFLPs? Give their importance. What are plasmids? Give their examples. What are palindromic sequences? Give an example. What is probe? Write down its role. What is Taq polymerase? Differentiate between in vivo gene therapy and ex vivo gene therapy. What is genomic library? Why urine is considered as a preferable vehicle for a biotechnology product as compared to the milk? Chapter 24 है जी. What is modern the theory of modern synthesis? या इसको neo darwinism भी कहते हैं. Differentiate between endangered species and threatened species. What are vestigial organs? Differentiate between analogous organs and homologous organs. What is Venn hypothesis? State Hardy-Weinberg theorem. Differentiate between theory of special creation and theory of evolution. What is endosymbiont hypothesis? What is membrane invagination hypothesis? What are fossils? In what type of rock are they found? Chapter 25 है. Differentiate between biotic and abiotic components. Differentiate between hydrosphere and xerosphere. Differentiate between art ecology and scene ecology. Define food chain and food web. Differentiate between biome and biosphere. Define ecological niche. Differentiate between ectoparasite and endoparasite. What is grazing? What is biogeochemical cycle? Define ecosystem. Differentiate between population and community. Differentiate between predation and parasitism. Chapter 26. Differentiate between weather and climate. Differentiate between alpine and boreal forests. What is layering? Give one example of each layer. Differentiate between phytoplanktons and zooplanktons. Name a few ecosystems in Pakistan with their locations in Pakistan. Differentiate between littoral and limnatic zone. Define soil, give its basic constituents. What is productivity of an ecosystem? Differentiate between prairies and savanna. What is soil erosion? Define desertification. What is the effect of human impact on desert ecosystem? Chapter 27. Differentiate between renewable and non-renewable resources. Define deforestation, reforestation, and afforestation. Define pollution. Write names of its types. Why forests are called environmental buffers. What is greenhouse effect and greenhouse gases? What is stone cancer? Give its cause. What are effluents? Differentiate between wildlife and biodiversity. इसके बाद ये लॉन्ग क्वेश्चंस आ जाते हैं. चैप्टर 15 में एक्सक्रीशन इन प्लांट्स, नेचर ऑफ एक्सक्रीटरी प्रोडक्ट्स इन डिफरेंट हैबिटेट्स, जिसमें आप यूरियोटेलिक, यूरिकोटेलिक और मोनोटेलिक वाला जो टॉपिक है. उसके बाद लिवर है, राइट नोट ऑन लिवर, स्ट्रक्चर एंड फंक्शन ऑफ नेफ्रॉन, किडनी प्रॉब्लम्स एंड देयर क्योर. रिपेयर ऑफ ब्रोकन बोन, चैप्टर 16 में से जॉइंट्स, अल्ट्रास्ट्रक्चर ऑफ स्केलेटल मसल और फंक्शंस ऑफ द स्केलेटन. चैप्टर नंबर 17 में से कंपेयर नर्वस सिस्टम ऑफ प्लेनेरिया एंड हाइड्रा, नर्व इम्पल्स, साइनैप्स, ब्रेन, पिट्यूटरी ग्लैंड और थायराइड ग्लैंड. चैप्टर 18 में से मेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम, फीमेल रिप्रोडक्टिव सिस्टम, बर्थ प्रोसेस, मेंस्ट्रुअल साइकिल, सेक्सुअली ट्रांसमिटेड डिजीजेस. चैप्टर 19 ग्रोथ कोरिलेशन, एबनॉर्मल डेवलपमेंट, इसको टेराटोलॉजी भी कहते हैं, रोल ऑफ न्यूक्लियस इन डेवलपमेंट, एजिंग, रीजनरेशन और एम्ब्रियोनिक इंडक्शन. चैप्टर 20 में से लॉन्ग क्वेश्चन नहीं आता. चैप्टर 21 में से सेल साइकिल, माइटोसिस, प्रोफेज 1 ऑफ मियोसिस, डिफरेंस बिटवीन माइटोसिस एंड मियोसिस. चैप्टर 22 में से इनकम्प्लीट डोमिनेंस, टेस्ट क्रॉस, एबीओ ब्लड ग्रुप, हीमोफीलिया, डायबिटीज मेलाइटिस. चैप्टर 23 में से रिकॉम्बिनेंट डीएनए टेक्नोलॉजी, पीसीआर यानी पॉलीमरेज चेन रिएक्शन, डीएनए फिंगरप्रिंटिंग और जीन थेरेपी. चैप्टर 24 में से एवोल्यूशन ऑफ यूकैरियोट्स फ्रॉम प्रोकैरियोट्स, डार्विनिज्म, एविडेंसेस ऑफ एवोल्यूशन. सारे नहीं आते, इनमें से कोई से दो पूछ लेता है अक्सर. हार्डी-वाइंबर्ग थ्योरम और फैक्टर्स अफेक्टिंग जीन फ्रीक्वेंसी. Chapter 25 में से define ecosystem, describe the components of an ecosystem, predation, parasitism with their significance, succession और nitrogen cycle. Chapter 26 और Chapter 27 में से long question नहीं आता। तो उम्मीद है आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आई होगी। इस वीडियो को लाइक कीजिए, शेयर कीजिए, कमेंट्स कीजिए। थैंक यू वेरी मच।